Hey everyone, it's BlueLizardJello, and welcome back to Blue Plays Enotria, the last song. And boy oh boy, this game has a lot going on for it, and a lot going on in it. I've had a ton of fun, even though we've only just scratched the surface, and I already have to make some corrections. Now first off, blind playthroughs, who I already have linked for his full 100% walkthrough in the description. He left me an incredibly educational comment. I will pin it in the first episode, so if you want to go back and read that. But basically, he was giving me a primer on all things Enotria, and I've skimmed it. And that's it. I hope to go back and read it more in full soon, but another commenter let me know that one of the quality of life updates, or quality of life attributes, I should say, that I wish the game had was comparing items, so you could actually see just how much does this weapon stack up against another. The game already has it. So if I go into my loadout and I compare, let's say, take a look at the Stage Ultra Greatsword, right? So I have the Juniper Sword, which, by the way, the color of the border indicates rarity. So this is a higher rarity than another weapon, typically going to have higher stats. But looking at the Stage Ultra Greatsword, let's say I want to compare it to the Stage Mace. Right down at the bottom, right where I would expect it to be, is a compare option, and there we have it. So I can see everything, every stat, what it does better, what it does worse. Whoops. So that's on me. All right, so now we got to play around with these Ardore. Oh gosh, what are they even called? So these are my effects, right? These are my effects. And then over here, these are my, well, I guess these aren't called effects. What are these called? Path of Innovators? Oh, no. Uh-oh. I'm forgetting what these are called. Ardore powers? I don't remember. Anyway, we need to get kind of refamiliarized. So Drunken Sword, this will imbue with Vis, or Vis. Golden Dart is a single bolt from an ethereal crossbow. This one allows me to step backwards and switch weapons if you have one available. Okay. But I thought I had one with Gratia. Right, yes. Oh gosh, this is where it's going to get convoluted. So if I go back to my second loadout, right here, the Gratia path, upon casting the mask line, so that's what these are called, mask lines, in slot 1. So that would be my Drunken Sword. Ooh. Okay, I might want to switch that out, but your weapon is briefly infused with Gratia. Now, these also have charging speeds. Presto and Vivace. Okay. Dodging an attack, dealing, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so we're going to stick with this loadout for just a little bit. I'm sure the... Oh, look at this. This is gorgeous. Field of Beginnings, Quinta. Look at the field of sunflowers. That is honestly just beautiful. So it's finally teaching me how to sprint. Wonderful. Anyway, the idea of the different loadouts, I'm sure there's different ways to go about it, but I imagine one of them is to have kind of counter builds, right? So if you have enemies that are particularly strong against one element, which we can see the elements in the top right, and I believe Blind told me that it goes in a clockwise pattern. So yeah, Vis is stronger than the Plague Doctor symbol, which is stronger than the Gratia, which is stronger than the Fatuo. I think that's the way it goes. But you probably put these builds together with the different loadouts in order to, just kind of counter. Now, one thing I don't love is that when I target an enemy, I would like the camera to stay a little bit higher above my shoulder. This seems a little bit too direct. Who just hit me? All right. Gardener Mask Shard. Now, wait a second. Do we collect shards of masks? And that will eventually become a full mask? Key items. Okay. Mask fragments that once belonged to the role of the gardener can be used to recreate it if enough are gathered. Does that mean I need 100 because I have 6 out of 100? Or is that just simply the carry capacity? Okay, you're not much of a threat that I realize. Oh. How do I raise this gate? Entry acquired, kill 2 townsperson. I'm not actually sure what I just picked up, though. I was not paying attention because I saw that. Unless it was just... Oh, no. We got an ephestite fragment. Fragments of ephestite used to upgrade weapons up to a certain point. In the old days, ephestite was a necessary presence to every respectable forge, as knights and nobles would settle for no less for their equipment. Okay. No stranger to weapon upgrades. I don't think we want to be hopping down into that. I could be wrong. Okay, let's, Ooh, did we just get a buff because I dodged? Okay, so we gotta remember what these different mask lines do, but let's try... Ha! That was a little bit premature. Alright, we caused dizzy. What do we get there? Shard of a miserable memory. If I had to guess... Ooh, no, there's no plunge attack from what I've just seen. Let's try that again. I tried a heavy. Oh, there is, but it's a light attack. I'm actually a little bit surprised by that. Not in a bad way. Oh, Miracle Pesto. Yes, Miracle Pesto is definitely what I want. All right, we're gonna do one of these. Oh, that was big. Oh, I'm not normally a heavy weapon kind of guy, but that's pretty fun. By the way, I did mention at the end of the last episode that my intentions are to read new entries at the end of each episode, kind of like I did with Black Myth Wukong. Keep the action flowing. Alright, see the item over there on the rooftop. Nope, can't break that. Oh, look at this. I don't know why, but this roof is really impressing me. It's beautiful. A grape cutter. Okay, my guess is probably a really small, lightweight kind of weapon. Just kidding. It's a great sword. Couldn't be more wrong. So, comparing it to the juniper sword, the grape cutter will deal... Okay. Yeah, it deals an equal amount of physical damage, less Ardore and less unraveling, but higher elemental, really low fatuo, and lower status damage on everything too. A curved cutting tool popular around the unrivaled vineyards of Quinta. So sturdy were the tendrils of the grapevines that a common tool could not even hope to scratch them. D, scaling in elemental and status, and E in attack and Ardore power. This one does have requirements, 8 bruiser, 8 elementalist. I meet both of those, no problem. Do we want to try it? Oh, let's compare it to the Stage Ultra Great Sword, though. Okay, beats it in just about every category. Shard of Invisible Memory. Oh yeah, we didn't actually look at that. I will here in a moment. Unraveled ephestite fragments. That's my upgrade material. So you've got the chalice. So fatuo, I believe, is going to be strong against you. Do I have any way of getting fatuo imbued? I don't think so. What about... Aha! Upon casting the mask line equipped in slot 3, your weapon is briefly infused with fatuo. The problem is I don't have one in my 3, and oh, darn it. I can't change this out because I need to be at a knot. That's unfortunate. And I can't change effects, right? No, you can't do that except at a knot, but that's okay. Vis, okay. This enemy has innate Vis defense. This makes them immune to Vis, but vulnerable to Fatuo. Hey, I got that, right? Try infusing your weapon with Fatuo and using Fatuo lines to deal increased damage. I can't do that right now. Oh, you're kind of strong, huh? There we go. Get a nice unravel. It's not going to kill you. Let's heal up. Oh, that was pretty good. Oh my goodness, that damage is real. Will that kill you? Not quite. That was good. Oh, that was not. Oh, got me. Got me. That's okay. We can now change it up to get Fatuo. I was trying to do an Ardore burst. All right, so let's rest up. Oh, this is fun. This is like a puzzle game mixed in with... This is puzzle meets Pokemon meets Soulsike. That's what I'm calling it right now. All right, so loadouts. Let's go over to my... Gosh, she's ugly. And let's put on... We don't want to do Drunken Sword because Drunken Sword is not going to do very good, but we can put on Duelist Virtue there. And then instead I'll put in... Yeah, I'll put in Drunken Sword there. Okay. And there's really no reason to not have these on, right? Am I crazy in thinking that there's no reason not to have these filled in at all times? Seems like you're just leaving a little bit to be desired, right? Okay. So let's go ahead and switch. Yeah, there's so much to learn here. And in no way, shape, or form, though, am I complaining. I would like to see if I can pull one of the... Can I pull you? Ah, you're linked. All right. Wow, that was beautiful. Good. Both dead. Excellent. Got some more mask shards. Alright, ready? We're gonna dodge. Oh, didn't mean to fall. Ooh, you've got something glowing. Oh, you're fast. Oh, I wanted to do the unravel. All right. Kill 2 sharp retorts. I want to try a plunge attack on you. That's pretty fun. Now, I'm up to 995 Memoria. Does that mean I don't... No, you do drop it. I just apparently collected quite a bit. So let's heal. Got it back. Wow, yeah, you do earn quite a bit. So it's my 3rd slot that's going to imbue it with fire or Fatuo. So let's try this. Wicked. When an enemy is afflicted with Wicked, they will deal more elemental damage. However, hitting them will heal you. The more aggressive you are, the better. Okay. What? Heal again, please. Unravel. What? This doesn't seem to be doing that much damage, but it could just be because I don't have the greatsword equipped. Oh, I meant to dodge that. Heal. Whoa. Oh, I just dealt some stability damage to him, or unravel damage because of that. That was cool. Not again, no. Okay. All right. Blue is showing that this game's going to take him some time, and I'm all right with that. I'm actually very excited because it's not an overly difficult game, at least not yet, but it's got mechanics that I'm not familiar with, and it's asking me to remember quite a bit. But I am on board. Okay, just absolutely decimate that. Okay, let's just ignore everything else. We've got our Fatuo ready to go. Oh, you're up here. I got an old fork ×2. All right, well, we got a couple things to look at that we will here soon. Excellent. Unravel. Wow, that was some damage. Wow, that's building up really quickly. But my mask line is not. Oh, that was beast. That was silly. Oh, back up. Heal again after this, Blue. That didn't stagger you at all. Okay, I think we finally got him. My goodness. Ephesite fragment, shard of invisible memory, lumberjack mask shard. Okay. Yeesh. Tougher than he ought to have been. Now. Ugh. Okay, we might hop down there in a moment. There's a little symbol above the knot in the top right. I have a feeling, and I could be way off base, but I'm gonna guess that means that I have enough to level up, and obviously I do, because if I look at my character, I only need 535, and I have 7,900 at my disposal. Okay. All right, but let's take a look at the inventory. So, Shard of Invisible Memory grants Memoria on use, I would imagine so. The Faint Shard of a Far of Remembrance. We also got Miracle Pesto, a wondrous mixture that can clear any status effect. That's big. Smooth and rich in flavor. Yeah, it's all that pesto. Small pointy kitchen tool that, rather than hurting, can be tossed to draw attention. Now, I already have all the cobblestones, so this seems a bit superfluous. Farmers of Quinta would stock up large quantities of forks for celebrations and festivals. Groovy. All right, let's keep pushing. I have no idea what the fall damage system is like. Unraveled Spices, another new item. Increase Ardore power for a short duration upon use. Oh, same thing. You are going to be strongest against, or weakest, I should say, to Fatuo. But you're weak anyway, so. Beautiful. This is such a cool system. These are Quinta Scuttlers. Intriguing. Shred of the Canovaccio. As well as a Hymn of Vigor. Okay. You can see the bottom. Or actually, is there a wall? Ugh. I don't trust it. I'm not going any further. A couple new items here. A hymn of vigor, a frail whistle that somehow still produces sound. Greatly boosts stamina regeneration upon use over a certain duration. Used in ancient times by war generals to invigorate their armies. Now, the other thing I just got was... Oh, we got an unraveled ephestite. Okay. So that's more of like a chunk, I guess. Lumberjack mass shard, same thing. We got 20. We have 14 the gardener, shredded the Canovaccio. Tattered paper fragments that were originally part of the Canovaccio. Can be used to strengthen mask lines. Though my magnum opus may miss some bits and pieces, it remains unfettered. Man, this game is something. I mean, I know I'm super early, but there's some meat here. Shores of Quinta, okay. But I want to see how this... Oh, I was going to say, I want to see how it loops around. Well, it loops around right here, so... Very nice. And another knot already. Wow. Seems like they might be very, very generous with this. Corda Resonante. I think I want to make sure that right now my different loadouts are similar. Now, Path Event, I don't know how you earn more innovation points. But let's level up. And how many can we do? Goodness gracious. We can do 10. All right, well, I think I'll go up to... Let's do 17 Bruiser for the health. And... Tell you what, let's do 15 and we'll bring everything up to 12. I'm going to do pretty much even across the board because I want to be able to use a lot of different items. Loadout, though, I want to check this one because this allows me to infuse with Gratia. And this allows me to imbue with V's, but I would like to get at least the Fatio. So let's get rid of the preparedness and put on... the Fatuo path, yeah? That way, when I use this mask line, Duelist Virtue, it will imbue me with the Fatuo element. In fact, let's go ahead and switch. Beautiful. Oh, who? You? Can I get up there? Oh! Yeah, this is where the camera's acting a little bit silly. Locking on while trying to climb. Soaked knives. And Ephestite fragment, okay.
Is there no joy in the liberty granted by an empty grave at all? There is a tantalizing...
Oh my.
No name. Where there is all and
Oh, Flask of V's. That's pretty cool. Are you guys... I mean, you're talking, but...
From life's relentless spotlight.
My heart and soul are one. In the name of this dream beyond dreams, let us not
Apotropaic
yield
amulet.
till all is but dust and worms.
To the dance macabre, to the great perversion of existence, to the rhythm of the cosmos, may it whip and lash to the very end of us both and beyond.
All right, I think I missed almost all of that. Pretty cool that there's just production going on. We definitely have some new items already to look at yet again. Soaked knives. Unusual throwing, daggers imbued with V's. Deal V's damage. Okay, good to know. Flask of V's. An alcoholic beverage can be tossed to release a concentrated source of V's. An involuntary festive discovery. If left soaking, these blades acquire the properties of that substance. Cheap wine-producing quinta specifically should be tossed by drunkards during the festivities, and then apotropaic amulet, a charm that is said to keep misfortune at bay, increases luck for a long time. It is powerful, but I wouldn't test its effectiveness by nonchalantly walking under a ladder. Okay, no more flask of these. Let's go ahead and play with this big sword. Wow. That is a good attack, that jump attack. More old forks. What, pray tell, is this? Canovaccio glyphs. By using Ardore bursts on certain glyphs on the ground, the Maskless One can alter the immediate surroundings for a limited duration, after which everything reverts back to its original place. Okay. Oh, so I can't get over to that chest. This reminds me of Tendency in Demon Souls. But you're still not getting me over there, but will this? Aha! Oh, very cool. What an interesting mechanic. That is very interesting. Nope, just kidding. Wrong one. Coastal Harpoon. Ooh, that is a new mask line, which I cannot equip that here. Right? No, but. So, Coastal Harpoon. Through the power of Ardore, call forth a spear from the lands of Falesia Magna and toss it in a straight trajectory. Charging speed is Allegro. Fisherman's vigor and precision are as effective in battle as they are in fishing. Very neat. Whoops. Whoops. Who? Oh, big boy. All right. Stop it. You guys need to go quickly. Whoa! No, thank you. So you don't have a particular element. But I can deal with you like that. Killed 2 lumberjacks, good. Harmonious sap. Latumian grenade. So what is that going to cause? Latumian grenade. Explosive concoction that can be tossed at enemies, causing a small explosion upon contact. Made with remarkable craftsmanship, the outer glass layer is surprisingly resilient. Now here's the thing. How do I... gonna say, how do I actually put stuff on here? But this is how. Very, very simple. Let's put on a miracle pesto. Let's put on the Latumian grenade. Wrong button. I don't know why for me dodges the interact. Funeral slash. No, excuse me. Funereal slash. Summon Ardore pole arm imbued with the power of Fatuo and perform a powerful heavy attack. Charging speed is presto. He grabs his scythe and dances round and round. I like this because this gives me the Fatuo imbuement without actually waiting for a specific line to recharge, because this line itself does that damage, which is good to know. Boy, this game is going to be very, very slow for me to learn, so I hope you all are very patient with me. Up the hill or side path? Let's do this little side path. Okay, unravel. Ammonia expansion. I wonder if that increases my healing with my Armonia Nectar. Shard of Miserable, more Gardener Mass shards. Is it a key item? It is. Amber of the finest quality, one of the 2 fabled treasures of the Tree of Change, increases the maximum charges of the Ammonia Amber. Excellent. Glad we came up here. And Ephestite Nuggets. Wait, is that another... Hold on. Is that another type of... A small nugget of Ephestite, used to upgrade weapons after fragments can no longer be used. What? After... Okay. Oh, interesting. These are fragments of Ephestite, used to upgrade weapons up to a certain point. It looks like Nugget is the next level. This, I think, is not for standard weapons. Oh, it even says special weapons. Good job, Blue. Reading Comprehension 101. Yeah, so a certain either rarity of weapons... Oh, there's an item on that roof. Doggone it. So it could be that the Juniper Sword, for example, needs that to upgrade. I haven't seen any fall damage yet. Shall I use some sap? Okay, was I crazy in thinking that that's supposed to heal me over time? What does the sap do? It allows... Oh, right. This basically gives me a rally mechanic. So if I go and attack, then I will get health back. I need to deal with this archer. Heal. Stop hitting me. Oh my goodness. No. Get the unravel. I will take that. I wonder how I will know when I have enough mask shards to craft a new mask. Now what, pray tell, is that? Am I going to use Ardor Burst on that? Reality Rifts. Opening a rift causes changes in the environment for as long as you remain within its boundaries. Okay, so now we are... Uh-oh. Tackling a little bit... Oh, no, please don't do that.
Isn't Quinta wonderful?
Okay, so you're saying Quinta. Entry required Vedetta. Oh, how do I get... There's a lot of good stuff up there. Well, there's a lot of stuff up there. I don't know what its quality is. Is there any Skyriming going on? It could just be that it's up ahead. Or I'm gonna scan. Aha. But maybe not aha because I've already been here. Okay, never mind. Let's go open this rift. Yeah, I gotta say, I feel like this game, if you really get the mechanics down, is gonna be something special, and I'm honestly concerned that it might be beyond my own comprehension, but we'll see. Yeah, so this is... Oh, come on. This is so cool. This is kind of like the Lords of the Fallen Umbral Shift mechanic, in a sense. There's a lot of neat inspiration here. Lower Commons Quinta.
Welcome to Quinta, the city of actors. Oh, what's left of it.
All right, that was Pulcinella. What do we have here? Entry required a changing city. Unraveled Ephestite and Ephestite. Oh, we actually have an anvil that we can upgrade at. Cannot be opened from here. All right. Oh, hello.
Ah, I can almost hear the churning of gears inside that expressionless noggin of yours. Who, what, where, when, why? Hush, hush, my promising prodigy. Head for the castle atop the hill, and all will be revealed. Hush, hush, my promising prodigy.
Not a lot to say.
Head for the castle atop the hill, and all will be.
Grab this over here. I don't know what that sound is. Let's take a look at the upgrade. Masks, as well as mask lines and weapons, can be strengthened through smithing. This actually requires memoria and specific materials that can be found throughout the world. Okay, so the Juniper Sword does take the Unraveled. All right, and what kind of increase are we looking at? Not bad. Not bad at all. Now, this is interesting. It looks like the Ardore power would go from D to a C, which, you know, my Soulslike experience would tell me is an improvement, but it looks like it's going down. I don't think that's quite accurate, but so Ephestite fragments for everything else other than the Juniper Sword. Let's do. Look at that increase, 22 physical damage. Just for some Ephestite. And I am loving it. So, let's do that. Let's upgrade that. Oh, you can also refund? Memoria spent will not be refunded, but you get your fragments back. I think that's pretty interesting. Okay. I dig that. Now that I know that, I'm going to upgrade my Juniper Sword. Do we want to go again with the Stage Ultra Greatsword? Kinda. Let's see what we can. Not enough nuggets to upgrade that, but that is massive damage. Okay. Oh, wait. There was more. There was masks. So, Broken Myelica. In order to upgrade those. Can't do that. But what about your lines? So, Shred of the Canovaccio will allow it to upgrade, and it tells you what it upgrades. So increases line charge speed and damage dealt pretty much across the board here. All right. My goodness. Now I do have some shards, right? Can I use? That's 200 apiece. Is there any way to use multiples? Oh, yes, there is. Right there on the main screen. Thank you, game. Well done. Okay, so we're gonna rest up. Now I'm gonna see if that dot disappears when I use enough memoria to not be able to level. So right away, level up. In fact, let's just do full-on survivability right now. Okay, and yeah, so now the dot is gone. So in theory, when I get above 1,167 memoria, that dot should appear, letting me know that I have enough to level. And that's just a nice little indicator, right? Have I gotten any other innovation points? Several. I don't know why, unless I'm getting them every time I put a point in. That could be. Oh gosh, so now what? Status power and the damage dealt by finishing attacks are increased. I do like that. Can you refund any of these, by the way? It doesn't appear so. Ooh, but here's an elementalist path. Upon casting the mask line equipped in slot 4, your weapon is briefly infused with Milano. I think I need that, right? So this is Gratia, Fatuo. Let's get the Vis. So that way I can have an elementalist build that can just counter anyone, right? While your weapon is infused, you deal increased elemental damage. That's a no-brainer. Increase the duration. That'll be what we do next, okay? In fact, do we want to make this guy our elementalist? I know he's really not. He's more of a... Increase the damage dealt by ranged mask lines. Additionally, while... Additionally, while you're awake and dealing a finishing blow to an enemy, charges up all ranged mask lines. Well, he's not the elementalist really, but he can function as one for now. So let's put on all of my elemental. So we'll do Vis. There's my Fatuo. Oh, this is so cool. And then we'll do, we already have Gratia, but I'll put Gratia there. And last we need Milano. Okay. So this guy can counter anything, but I need to understand. So mask slot 2, 3, 1, and 4. So I have to use a particular one in order to utilize that. But Coastal Harpoon should be ranged. Yeah, so that'll work. And then here we'll put on Funereal Slash. I'm on board with this. Do we want to increase? Oh, I already have the aspect of the accolade on. Okay, that works for me. Right, this is cool and challenging and confusing, and I'm gonna learn it. I might have to start watching Blinds walkthrough, but only up until the point that I've already discovered. All right, well, we've made it to our first big, possibly dungeon, and I'm learning slowly, but I'm having a great time. But that's going to do it for this episode of Blue Plays Enotria, the last song. If you're not interested in the story and lore, this is where I will leave you. For anyone else, let's take a look at what entries we may have. Sharp Retort, formidable performers of many talents who spend an entire lifetime honing their craft. But when their time on stage is fated to last in eternity, one can only wonder whether they're truly content or desperately pining for the final act. I don't know what the symbol is to the left. It could be that when that symbol next to the entry appears, that means you have reached the full compendium entry, whereas Force of Change might have additional updates. Piercing Wit, eclectic entertainers with an endless repertoire of memorable jokes. Forced into a never-ending charade, unable to stop, they keep delivering punchlines even well after their tongues and jaws give out. Townsfolk, townsperson, Demetrio knew how to do many things, but he wasn't great at doing any of them. Focusing on something was never his forte. Lumberjack, I never felt truly part of the city. Too much revelry for my taste. But you won't find better wood than from Quinta's. The gardener, those fools, look at their crops. Of course they're all withered. They never talked with their plants, not once. And Quinta Scuddler. Unusually large coastal creatures. They don't seem to be native to the shores of Quinta. Perhaps they were driven out of their natural habitat and found refuge here. Really feel as if I found... the City of Actors. Okay. As the lands fade, my sins are laid bare, and so I shall sing this song, hoping it brings change to the world forlorn. Vedetta. Known as Vedetta in ancient times, the city of Quinta thrived as a commercial outpost due to its unique central position in the map of Enotria. In the arts and theater, the city of Quinta slowly but surely became a haven for people who wanted to live peacefully and pursue the arts. Now what, pray tell, is... the story. Okay. And so the tale begins with the picturesque town of Quinta. Delve deeper within it and seek answers at the castle atop the hill. And that will do it for this episode of Blue Plays Enotria, the last song. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're still enjoying. And I will see you next time.